Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Now today, guys, we do have pretty much the start of the Black Friday market crash. In my opinion, the market is really down today, and this is kind of a lot of the time what we see in advance for massive promos. We get a lot of panic, and that's kind of what we have today. So guys, today's video is going to be a very long video. I want to talk about a lot of stuff to the guys that really want to hear the insight of mine and get my thoughts and show you guys what's going on. That's what we're doing today. So if you enjoy the video, drop a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys are planning to do for this Black Friday, kind of what you expect. Are you guys going into it liquid? Are you going to focus on objectives this week? Just let me know what you guys are thinking, man. I'm always curious to hear you guys, and I do really enjoy reading the comments on YouTube. You guys know I stream a lot, but I think there's a whole other community that we have on YouTube, and I do appreciate and like seeing your guys' insight. Before we get into the video today as well, to any of you guys on YouTube that want a little giveaway, I'm running a giveaway on my Twitter for $500. So if you guys want to do that, all you have to do is like this specific tweet and then follow on Twitter. You have to have Cash App or PayPal. But you guys have been supporting literally an insane amount on all of my channels. I can't even say thank you anymore because it just sounds crazy. But the videos, the streams, I'm trying to give back a lot of money to you guys, man, to my Twitch subs, to my Twitter followers. So get involved, guys. We're doing a little giveaway there. Let's jump into Ultimate Team today. Let's show you guys what's going on. Guys, to be honest, yesterday I played in Champs with a full icon team. I sold those icons for the most part. I got a lot of coins, and then this morning I actually just spent some coins because I thought a lot of the cards in the market were really low. I haven't taken a look at them. I bought the cards about an hour ago. So we'll take a look at some stuff. We'll check some stuff out. And we'll kind of go through and we'll evaluate what the hell is going on with the market. Now, first of all, guys, the number one thing to talk about is obviously at the moment, we have a lot of objectives out. And that's going to cause people to play with cheaper cards and just generally work on those instead of buying cards off the market. So I do believe that the market has lost a bit of demand due to these objectives. People are feeling less inclined to buying the meta cards, the out of pack specials, and going with the objective cards instead. So that's obviously a big deal. But if we go over onto the Flippin' Popular page, I mean, the main thing that you guys can tell is that, yes, the market is down in a lot of aspects, okay? So I'm going to come clean with you guys and tell you guys that I did buy a few cards this morning. Guys, there's never going to be with this type of market a best time to sell and a best time to buy, right? Theoretically, the best time to sell was last night because I can't see a way where for the next week we don't have this up and down roller coaster market, right? Got the sell-off this morning. Eventually today, the sell-off will stop. People will probably decide that it's time to buy. We may have a window of panic buying today. And then what happens when everybody on FIFA goes to bed, right? People still want to sell their cards, and we do the whole thing all over again, probably tomorrow and the day after. So first of all, if you're buying cards in this market, you guys have to try to navigate this market in like a very trader-esque way. And what I mean by that is that, no, it's not, gone are the days with FIFA where you can kind of buy a card at the cheapest and then hold on for weeks and then you're going to make profit, right? That doesn't really happen anymore. We kind of get these windows where you can sell and windows where you can buy. And it's about trying to figure out the best ways to do that. So obviously, guys, when we hop onto the market, you can see even Mbappe Gold is out of packs. And he is down about 150,000 coins today, which is a lot, right? It is a lot. Now, he's holding price at this 126 range. But to be honest, guys, he's been this price for a couple hours, and it is a little concerning that we haven't seen him jolt up in price yet. I would have thought, based on the trend, if you guys don't remember, the other few weeks ago, we had this crazy drop at like 4 in the morning where these cards went so low and then went right back up again. That was 4 a.m. Eastern time, 9 a.m. UK. We made a video about that the other week, and we really haven't seen that yet. And you know what? Mbappe's inform is dying, right? If you played Foot Champs and you wanted to buy this card, you would have paid at some point yesterday for him about 2.7 mil. And imagine waking up on Saturday, and this is just to you guys that watch my video, just be thankful that you did not pick up Inform Mbappe to play in Foot Champs with, because if you did, you're losing like 500,000 coins. Maybe even more. You might be losing more. I probably did the math wrong there. So, you know, there's a blessing within all of this. So let's talk about cards, you know, on the Flippin' Popular page. Now, the number one way that you guys are going to make coins or, I mean, really navigate this market the best is trading with out-of-pack special cards, right? So what that means is that, you know, obviously, guys, these are cards that are not getting supplied. So when they rebound, they will rebound most likely a little bit stronger than other cards because they don't have any ongoing supply, which is very, very, very important. So let's go check out my club, and then we'll keep, looking at some stuff and talking about the market. Now, first of all, guys, I told you guys in the video yesterday, we have these Eredivisie milestones out. The leak is that tomorrow is Liga NOS, and that the day, 2 days after that is EFL. So I've made a little bit of a move. I want to show you guys and talk about why I did it. But first of all, it's crazy, right? Because TikTok and investors generally are buying like crazy. Jesus Corona, guys, is 70,000 coins. Okay, he was 75K this morning, but 2 nights ago, Corona was like 42K. Now you're going to say, Nick, I don't believe you. But you should believe me because this week I had a 2v2 tournament, and I picked him up for my super subs. And I'll show you guys, this was like 2 days ago. We have him in our club at 42K. So why are people buying this? People are buying into these cards like this league, even Luis Diaz. I think if I go look at my transfer list real quick, if we even look, I think at Liga NOS, probably in here, there's probably some cards that if I have any in my club, there's probably some that are up a lot. And the reason for this, guys, is that investors are buying ahead of time for the objectives. Hold on. We were searching specifically for him. But people are trying to buy ahead of time and get involved with some investing. I don't know if Coates is up, but I would assume Wendell is up. It's a discard inform I picked up at 10K. He's 20, so people are definitely investing in all of these players. I would be interested to see, are people buying golds? No, not really. So yeah, the premise of that comes from the objectives tab. And obviously you guys know a lot of you guys are grinding objectives right now. If you go to the milestones, when you take a look at these cards, basically you have to use full teams, usually like for this one, Eredivisie, right? So when you have to use a full team, people are buying the specials not only for the objective, but also because when you unlock these cards, people are more inclined to use the cards in the league already, right? So people are buying ahead of time. And that's why I want to talk about the next investment that I made, because the leak is that we're going to get the EFL on Tuesday. So what I went ahead and picked up was some EFL cards. Now, I haven't even checked their prices. They might not be up, but this guy, what's his name? Harry Wilson. So when the Liga NOS cards were going to the moon last night, I got on my phone and picked up 4 for about 9,900, and I picked up like 10 of this Barquizan guy for 13K. He was already up 3K, but I figured based on the power of TikTok and these people that are just running these up, that it would probably go a little bit higher. We can take a look right now. Really, I have not looked, but I would be shocked if he wasn't at least like 15K. All right, so he's up a lot. He's like 18K right now. Not really too sure if that's going to go up too much more, but based on these people that are doing these crazy trends, he probably will when people hype him up. Now, I don't think he should go up more, guys, so don't buy the card. I'm not recommending that you guys buy these cards. I'm just theorizing with how these trends are working, where, people were selling Corona at 60 and now he's 75, 70 because it's just being pumped to the moon. So based on that trend, I would expect that they might keep going up. So let's talk about the market, though, the buying and selling with Black Friday. So if you guys don't know already, and we'll talk, guys, this is going to be a very long video. So just sit back, relax, man. Just chill out. Enjoy the Sunday, Saturday. And we got a lot to talk about. So Black Friday's coming up this week, guys. It should start on Thursday or Friday. We're going to get a lot of pack SBCs, a lot of lightning rounds, and that's why there's panic. We're also going to most likely get a lot of special cards put back into packs, specifically probably the best team of the weeks. Vinny might be one of those. We're going to see a lot of these cards kind of put into packs, which means there's going to be a lot of panic selling leading up to it, as there is right now, guys. So number one thing I would recommend, guys, if you're new to trading or you're kind of new on the market, be very careful this week, guys, because there's going to be a lot of buying, there's going to be a lot of selling, and you don't want to get twisted in the middle of it. It's very hard at times you have this FOMO if you want to be in there trading. Be careful. The thing that I'm learning right now, guys, based on the market, and this is the number one thing that I want to tell you guys, to all my viewers watching this video, the best types of cards that you can buy this week are going to be the cheap and low budget cards. And why are we seeing this trend, right? How have I picked up on this trend? Okay, so the number one investment that I have made in the last 2 weeks was Dele Alli. I bought him on Thursday when he had supply at 18,000 coins. If you saw my watch list, we got those at 18K, and I'm listing at 30. Now, when I went to sleep last night, he was 23K. All right, 23,000 coins was his price, and today he's 25K. So what this tells me is that And from my knowledge of last year's Black Friday, people like to use cheap cards leading up to Black Friday because they have less of a risk of dying, and they're not going to be put back into packs, right? This Dele Alli is not going back into packs during Black Friday, so there's not much reason to panic. Nobody's scared about Dele Alli, going onto the market and crashing in half. It's just not going to happen. But we're seeing this trend with a lot of cards, and this would also be specifically with these Eredivisie cards. If you see this, Kudus, guys, yesterday went to 17K, and then 2 hours after, he was on the market at 14K. So he's up at 18K right now. He rebounded again. And why did this card go up? Well, this card simply went up because people want to use these Eredivisie cards, and he's cheap, right? People are getting untradables. That's what people are going to try to do for the next, week or two, because they don't want to risk the market loss, man. The market loss is scary. This guy we picked up, I think, at like 11. He's only 13, but as you can see, we're listing for our infamous lazy buyers, guys. And we're seeing if we can get any bites. By the way, this gold Theo Hernandez, I'm probably getting killed on. So, there's a couple cards that I am worried about, right? Like this Theo Hernandez, whenever we do get pack supply or something like that, this type of card is just not going to survive. There's going to be some cards that won't survive through Black Friday anymore, where the supply just becomes too much, and it's going to get ugly. So you can see my charts list right now. I picked up some cards today because, you know what, guys? I thought they were too low. I really did. So you can see I actually sniped some Manes at 103,000 coins. This, for me, why did I feel like this was too low? Mane is a guy that I've been trading with all year, and he's been extremely stable. He's down just too much for me today. He was 135 yesterday, 120 last night, and he was like 102, 104 on flipping an hour ago, so I sniped some. I kind of think he's going to go back to 115, but we'll see. And again, this is why this trading is risky, because the rebounds that are going to happen are going to be very small, because a lot of people are not going to be buying into this market over the next week or so. And I don't really blame these people. I don't really think it's a great idea to be trading or buying cards in this market anyways. Varane yesterday was what price? He was like 155. I think maybe he's going to go back to 150. I bought these at 137 with shadows. I don't even love that. I just couldn't resist, guys. You guys know me. I've got that trader instinct. I wanted to buy some cards today. And then our big boy buy, I guess you could say today, guys, is Cristiano Ronaldo. And we picked up Ronaldo at 650. This price for me just seemed a little bit too low. I think there's a chance he actually might go back there. But again, you guys can see 760 on the trends yesterday. He was actually 750 last night. I just felt like this price was too low for Ronaldo. 650 just seemed like crazy, crazy low. And according to Flippin, now he's back up to 685. But guys, we've got to be careful, because you know what? A lot of people still want to sell their cards. And what's going to happen is that we're going to have these periods of people buying and these periods of people selling. So we're just going to be ahead of the curve. We're going to list this card because I don't know how much higher he's going to go. I really don't. I think there's not going to be a ton of panic for the rest of the day, just because I think a lot of people are selling cards this morning. And I think selling cards is not going to last forever, guys. When people are selling hours and hours and hours, it's not going to go on all day. I can give you that level of assurance. But again, like, look at how many Manes are at 110. So, is that really going to rebound quickly? I'm not sure. In terms of out of pack specials and, kind of what we went ahead and picked up, we bought Ousmane Dembele for 457. I like this price a lot. He's back up to 490. But you guys can see the profit margins aren't even that big from taking this level of a risk, right? I had to pinpoint trying to get the low, and the level of profit isn't even that big. But the reason why I bought Dembele, if you guys want for reference, yesterday he was 520. Just a really meta card, and he doesn't even have supply right now. So I went ahead and did it. And I think we're going to list him at like maybe 500, 499. We'll see if he can sell, right? We'll see if he can sell. We'll see if people are starting to buy back, these cards, and we'll maybe take some profits. I've been losing a lot of coins recently, guys. So for me, this is an opportunity for me to try to get into this market and maybe make some coins, right? Because that's important to me. Guys, look, not everything goes right? Vini's in form. I bought it 303K, and I bought 3 of them, all right? Look, if we go into the market, he's 295. He is 295, and yesterday he was 350. 350. So I thought buying this at 300 that he might go back to 330, and well, I was wrong. I was really wrong, guys. And you know what's interesting? He's not even a right mid, because right now right mids are actually in trouble because of David Neres. People are like, hey, I don't want to buy a right mid for my team because David Neres is out. So that's super understandable. So let's hop onto the market. Let's check out Vini, because I think Vini is really low. And you know what? I might be crazy and I might buy a couple more because I think it's super low. But guys, the thing is as well, when we look at these types of cards, why is this card not rebounding compared to a Dembele as much? guys, you should know the answer, right? It's because this card is starting to get panic sold because people know there's a chance that Vinny is going to go back into packs, right? And that's a variable and a risk that a lot of people don't want to take. A lot of people do not want to deal with this card getting supplied and having to deal with this card, man, because I think it's scary, right? It's scary that this card could go into the packs for all those lightning rounds. And I'll tell you this, guys, every time during Black Friday, you know, when I talked about it in my video yesterday and the best of team that we've had, every single time, guys, there's no avoiding the crash that happens, right? I'm going to buy one more and he'll probably be 270 tonight, guys. But it's okay, right? It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. But if we look at best of team of the week, Black Friday, we're going to pull it up for you guys real quick. I just want to show you guys, you know, again, if you didn't see it last year, what we could show you guys. So this was specifically the team that we had last year. Conte, Gomez, Ben Yedder, Walker, Rashford, Valverde, Renato Sanchez, Ramos, Lewandowski, Mane. So what I want to show you guys real quick is if we go to Walker, this is my new quick way, guys, by the way, to find players on Flippin'. What I do is I search the gold and then I go to generations. I click on this, boom, right? Then we found our player. So look at Kyle Walker, guys. So Kyle Walker, heading into the best of promo was like over 600. He dropped all the way down to 500. So we went down 100,000 coins. Then he started to go up because obviously this card, fullbacks and center backs last year were crazy. And then look, he ended up going to 1.19 mil in February. Crazy, right? But obviously you guys can see, you know, we had a price correction here. Let's look at Messi. Let's look at Messi real quick. Messi also had a price correction. I believe, you know, how would he not? And then I think Messi was actually in packs almost like in this promo, but obviously, you know, panic sold, got panic bought, and then down again. But even the lower rated guys are going to drop a lot. I remember Lewandowski's in form last year dropping a ton. I think it was the 92. I think he went down a lot, man, during this promo. So yeah, you guys can see he went like 290, 250 all the way to 150. So these guys are going to have some supply that's unavoidable. It's going to be unavoidable, man. There's no way that some of these guys are going to be able to survive the level of supply that is going to happen to them during this promo. It's impossible. And I want to give a shout out to my boy Weaver on Twitter because he tweeted these out. So during Black Friday, we're also going to have one current team of the week player, and we're going to have that pack, and we're also going to have an 81 plus double pack. So these are obviously really good packs. What this current team of the week pack means is that when team of the weeks are in packs, there's going to be a team of the week SBC for the team of the week, but the best of team of the week is also going to be included. So if you guys are playing Foot Champs this weekend, save your team of the week packs because your team of the week packs are going to be able to contain the best of team of the week items. I saved my team of the week packs in FIFA 19, I think it was FIFA 19, and I packed Inform De Gea during Black Friday, and I made like, I think it was 400K. So it's definitely worth the risk if you guys are getting Champs rewards this week, especially when you look at this team of the week. This team of the week is so bad. There's no real point there's no real point, guys, of opening them this week. Just save them, because even to those that want Mbappe, he's going to be, you know, most likely supplied in packs again, right? So there's not really a super necessary need, guys, for you guys to go ahead and open your team of the week packs this week. So yeah, I mean, guys, this market, right? It's a weird one because I think a lot of these cards are going to go lower, but I think the supply is not going to. I think the supply at some point today is going to calm down. Neymar was 124 this morning. He's back up to 1.3, right? So it's small margins, right? Because if you bought him at 123, the tax at this card is about 60K. It is 60K rather. You know, you could sell him at 1.3 to make about 10,000 coins. It's just so small, these margins in this market. And that's also at the same point why, guys, you're going to see a lot of people passing on buying cards right now, because people know that the margins are so tiny that there's no point. There's no real point of investing. But look at this sell-off. I mean, guys, this is some seriously really big sell-off. Look at Baby Rio Ferdinand, 640K. You know, yesterday he was 720. That's looking way too low, by the way. And guys, I haven't even ventured into looking at icons today, but man, are icons getting panic sold, because that is really low. And with I think a lot of these icons, we are going to see these guys go up a lot during Black Friday. As I mentioned, guys, in my video last week, icons are the most stable and the best types of players to buy heading into Black Friday. These are the guys that explode after Black Friday every single year, guys. These are the cards that will go up. The only issue is when you go onto the market and you look at these cards today, as OneDrive is telling me I'm not signed in, there's not going to be an incentive for people to buy these cards until they see the promo come out and until they stop panicking. And that's kind of the issue, right? Holy crap, Grincha's down a lot. 870K. Oh my God, 880K for Grincha. How much was he last night? That seems just criminally low. Grincha was 1 million coins yesterday, guys. So Grincha's down 150K today. That is impressive, man. And then, guys, there was one icon that I couldn't sell last night, which was Stoichkov. I sold him at 500 this morning. I bought him at 530. I panic sold, lost 60K. He's even lower. He's 470K. So, you know what's actually interesting? I wonder if the top tier icons are also taking a hit, like the 90 Hullets. Not really, but you know what, guys? That's not a good sign. When you take a look at the market and you see people listing them for like wide open bids, that's not always the best sign. So maybe we have a price correction kind of happening on the market with those guys. Vieira is 3.3, and guys as well. I think also what we're starting to see as well is that not the fear factor, but people knowing that the prime icons are coming, right? People know it. I think people are starting to sense it. It's in the air. People know that prime icons are wow, 2.1 for Maldini. People know that it's around the corner, man. And when people start kind of feeling that, people don't buy cards. So not surprised to see this level of drop with a lot of these guys on the market. I wonder, is Eusebio like really low, 3 mil? So yeah, people are getting coins and getting ready for this thing. And that's clearly quite evident to me based on just kind of looking at the market. So what I'm going to do right now with the cards that I bought is I'm going to list for lazies, right? That's kind of what I'm going to get after right now. I'm listing all these guys up. We're going to pray. We're going to pray that we have a lazy god here. But I think the best thing you guys can do, in this market, wait it out a little bit, because I think that, here's what's going to happen, guys. There's going to be periods where everybody's convinced that, they missed the lowest. And there's going to be periods where, everybody's panic selling their life away. This is going to be an up and down monster for the next week, guys, this market. It's going to be a roller coaster. You're going to have people saying that, you missed the buy window. Listen, guys, all I know is that there's going to be periods where cards are going up. There's going to be periods where cards are going down. At the end of the day, what I'm expecting is that on Thursday and Friday, we're going to have a fire sale in the morning. And I think any cards that are out of packs, not getting supplied during Black Friday, and really any icons that are super meta are going to be the guys that are just going to, I listed that too low. Those are going to be the guys that are going to explode, really post Black Friday. We're going to see certain cards that are just going to rocket on the market. Pretty damn soon. Even that Rio Ferdinand, you guys can see the way I'm lighting up. I know it sounds kind of cringe, but when you guys see me looking at that Rio Ferdinand on the market, you guys could see the way that I reacted to looking at that card's price. And the reason why I'm looking at that card and kind of freaking out is because I know how low that card is. I know that this Rio is going to be, I think this Rio is going to be a lot after Black Friday. A lot more than this price, 647. Now, why would I not buy him then? Well, guys, look at the market, right? There's like 10 Rios on the market, and there's a lot of people selling. So don't be in a rush, right? We've got people selling all week, but again, let's go take a look at generations real quick. If we go look at Rio Ferdinand, 85 rated, I'm sure this guy rocketed after Black Friday last year. Let's see. So we've got November 20. So post Black Friday, this is the week after Black Friday. He goes over 1 million coins from about 920, 900, right? So I mean that's a big rise. That's 100K, and I don't even think Rio last year was like a super popular card, and I say that because fullbacks at center back were just so much better last year. That's just kind of how it went. But even if you look, FIFA 20, I think Rio was really popular in FIFA 20. You guys can see, right? Biggest panic sell day, 700. Post Black Friday, 950. 950, guys. That's 250K rise. So I'm not targeting Rio specifically. What I've simply just done is I've gone on the icons page, guys, and I'm looking at cards that are down, which the whole index, by the way, is down 5% today. Icons generally, if you have any icon on your team, based on the trends of this index, there's a chance that they're literally down 5%. And that's just kind of the way the ball is rolling today. So, my take on the safest plays that you guys can do, try to trade with cards that are under 100K. Those are the cards that people are going to be focusing. People aren't going to be trying to buy their Suarez's, their Fodens. People are going to be focusing on Bamba, these types of players, man. Cards that are cheaper. Let me give you guys a prime example. Klosterman this morning was 140K, right? He's back up to 157. That's because this card is more affordable and people want to use a Bundesliga center back, right? That's why you have a reason for that card to rebound, right? There's a reason for it. Casemiro holding price, right? Trent is looking too low, man. 150K. My God, that's looking too low. I might take a risk on that. That looks too low. Do we have a maybe people are selling because of the Dutch right back? I don't know. I might take, so that's the card. That's the type of card that I might take a risk on right now, right? It's a guy that I know is, you know, EPL teams, player of the month Salah link, down 30K. And you know what? We're always going to be greedy too, where we got to see how many are at one. Okay, so he's not at 150. So that means he's getting, that price is looking low. But a lot on the market expiring. And, you know, we had that 150 bid there. Let's check out and see if anybody's even going to bid on that card. 151. So what I would do in this scenario, guys, is I would search 148. That's what I would do. And I would see if any pop up. Very unique market this year, though, guys, because this market, compared to any other market in any other FIFA, has the least amount of coins on it. I'm telling you guys, man. Like, you got to be super greedy with prices. Where, you know, in the past with FIFA's, guys, I was, like, always watching cards and stuff. And if you didn't get that specific buy time, you were screwed. You missed out big time, right? The market starts going to the moon. This year, you've got so much time to buy cards because the market just doesn't have the buying power to really clean it out. So I think right now searching at 148 is good. On flipping, he's 149. Now this card is obviously out of packs, so there's a very high chance that he's not going to appear as much as a gold would. But it's a good kind of level to see. Are people going to really go ahead and panic sell this card under the going price on the market? You know, let's check it out. Let's spend a minute here. Let's see. This is, again, the type of card, though, that I would identify that's going to rebound, because people are just way more inclined, guys, to buy a card that's around this 150K or less mark during a market crash, rather than buy a, you know, a card that's... And, you know, guys, look, everything I'm doing right now that you're seeing me, you know, when I buy this trend, it's a risk, guys. There is a chance that he could go to 140K in an hour. It's just the way of the market. It's how it can be. But I guess what I'm trying to do is maybe give some of you guys watching, you know, a little bit of insight in terms of what I would do specifically in a market like this. What can you do to make coins, right? Let's look at this Upamecano, right? 84K last night, 74K this morning, Bundesliga center back. Maybe let's see if we can get him around 70 with a shadow. I think if we get him around 70 with a shadow, we could probably sell him at 80K. And this would be the way that, you know, I would go ahead and try to get in and trade in this market, right? So he's 70,000 coins right now. Extremely low, guys. That is extremely low. Was there that? Okay, so... Can we get that? Oh my God, that's too low. That's too low. 69K, that's too low. He's probably gonna be 63K in an hour. Too low for me, man. I'm in on that. 69K, get me in. Too low, man. 90K yesterday, 83K this morning, out of packs. You know, Bundesliga team of the week. Now, what's a trend here that we can notice, though, guys? Because he's a team of the week, he's got a little bit more panic than others, because people are starting to think, hey, wait, you know, these cards might go back into packs. This type of guy might get panic sold, you know, potentially a little bit more than other cards. All right, so we got another card. Let's keep looking, right? We got 1.1 mil, and we're in a crazy crash right now. You know, all these cards, these are the gambling cards. Guys, these cards are not in packs right now. So these cards have no supply at the moment. And that would, for me, yield a higher chance for these guys to rebound. I like that Jesus Navas a lot. We're gonna check that card out. I like that price a lot. Let's take a look at this team of the week. Gnabry's 28, Firmino 74. Not too interested in this team of the week. Don't really like anything that looks too good. Let's take a look here. Anything we got here that's looking really interesting? Not really. So we've got in the back of our mind that we're gonna take a look at. I already forgot. Who are we gonna? Oh, we're gonna look at Jesus Navas. Son has 300K. That is looking very low. That is looking very low. 370 yesterday. Oh my God, 350. Wow. Wow. That is low. Am I interested at that price, though? I don't even know. I don't even know if I'm interested in this card at this price. Boy, is that low. 308K. And look, man, a lot of them expiring. So the way that I would see that card going back up is if a lot of people start buying him and there's a panic buy. Other than that, that's looking like a price correction. You know, I would say if you haven't sold your team yet, guys, wait till tonight and wait to try to see if there's a little bit of a rebound. I wouldn't panic sell during like these hours of death, man. It's not going to bode well for you guys, man. Panic selling on top of panic sellers. It's not a good formula. Try not to do it. Try not to do it, guys. It's not healthy. I do want to look at some heroes real quick, because heroes are interesting to me. I think if you look at my club, okay, so wow, okay, so heroes are very down. Can I win that? I didn't win that. I choked it. Oh my god, 62k with a shadow. All right, that's gonna be money. He was 70k. It's a cheap card. It's a cheap option. We like those. Okay, let's talk about heroes. These guys, you know, linked to a lot of players. How much was Freddy yesterday? 48. Now he's 40. Maybe 39. Oh my god, Keen is down a lot. That is very low. 320. Wow, he's 400 yesterday. 380, 320. Okay, let's see if we can get Keen at 320. That's a little bit riskier because that's on a higher budget. But that looks good, man. 320 is looking really low. I saw him at 340 this morning, and I even wanted to buy him there. Let's see if he's holding price at 320. Oh, wow, 325. He is just going down. 330, 330. Oh, my God. All right, you know what, guys? I'm going to stay away from this one, man. And want to know why? Because I don't like the supply that I'm seeing there. We have a lot of people selling him, which is really disinteresting me from buying this card. I don't like the selling that I'm seeing. It's too much, man. It's too many people that are selling this card for me to be interested. And I think a lot of these are correcting. Cordoba is an interesting one because he never drops. And right now he's actually down at 440. I think on flipping he's 439. This card literally never drops. So, you know, this one is interesting to me. If he does go to like 430, 410. Look, man, it might not be a bad idea, you know, to pick up a lot of these meta players for a team at some point pretty soon, especially the top tier ones like this Cordoba. Di Natale's been holding price really well for a while, man, and he is really low. 640 for him is this is criminally low. If he drops under 600, I think that's going to be his low point. So watch that for sure. You know, this would be a guy that I'm definitely watching for that price. That's just too low, man. If he ever hits under that price, that's where I become extremely interested in that card. You know, we've got a Team of the Week 1 Salah that's at 330 right now. God, that is low. I think, you know, he is correcting a little bit. A lot of people getting the Player of the Month, but also the second inform is currently tanking. But this is a very rare card. So, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if this rebounds. What the market is telling you, though, guys, is that because this has been up for 40 minutes at 349, there's only 200 cuts. He's going to go lower. So that's not his low. He'll be probably I could see this card maybe being 340, 330 and going back to 360 when he gets rare. That would be a little bit of a prediction of mine. Vini's also a Team of the Week 1 card. Although Vini's other inform is very low, you know, this card is still interesting at its price. What is he at? Is he at 160? Wow. So this card is getting sold, man. Yeah, gotta be careful, guys. Gotta be careful because that's looking ugly. Guys, I don't want to be here for too long, man. I've already been here for way too long with you guys today. I don't want to bore you guys, but yeah, this is currently the situation that we have going on in the market, guys. Be careful. And if any of you guys watch my video right now and you decide to panic sell, I'm gonna ban you from my YouTube channel. You guys are not allowed to panic sell in this market. Panic selling is a federal crime and is illegal in 37 countries in the world. So if I catch any of you single people on this video panic selling your cards, I am going to report you to the IRS specifically for tax fraud. Okay? Thanks for watching the video today, guys. Appreciate you guys. See you guys later. Peace.